Hello, Tracy. Thank you for your time. This is Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is a couple things. One is to give you some techniques, tips, and tricks you could use on your website to increase your online traffic, your leads, and your business. And two is to compare your website to local competitors' website, see if those techniques could outrank them, get you more on the top of the page of Google, which increase your traffic and your leads. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. And whatever I talk about here, they're free tips to you. Otherwise, let's talk about these steps. So first off is content. So in your content, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, just depending on the competition number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what you want your website to be found for. Nicely laid out website here, all the services here, approachable services. I wouldn't change anything about this website on the front end, but there's just some things you might do on the back end that really can't see on the website that increase your searchability with Google. So speaking of Google, if I typed in plumber, Phoenix, Arizona, looking for you, here's what typically comes up. Ads come up here. This is not a bad investment or a bad strategy to be up here. There's ways to optimize these to beat some of these competitors, be right in front of the faces of consumers. But sometimes I keep scrolling down. Here's the map pack here. This is important. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But we call these organics right here. So the goal is to organically be at the top of the page for any kind of service you do or area you provide for. Typically, we don't count directories like Angie's List and Yelp because consumers, they're going to go to a local business, especially if it's an emergency type of service. So your top competitor in the area is this Diamondback Plumbing. They do a good job here. And the goal is to beat them eventually. But even if you get close to them month after month, you're going to outrank all these competitors if you get close to that top competitor and be more on the first page there, and that's going to increase your leads and your value exponentially. So we'll do that comparison, your website to theirs, and see how close you could get. So to do that comparison, we use this tool called Ahrefs, and here's your URL right here. So right now on your website, that's one thing I would just increase maybe your keywords. You have a good amount, you have 217, and you want to have higher volume, more bang for your buck. So definitely keep the ones that you have. So just add to your keywords time after time. So think about all the services that you do. Think about all the cities you go to, not just Phoenix, Arizona, but all in that metro area, tagging with cities. And that's how you start matching and then eventually competing with and dominating competition. So just to get to that top, here's what Diamondback Plumbing is doing. Here's their URL. Here's their deep dive. So they're using 4,000 keywords. Again, you can't get there overnight, but you want to get there eventually. And if you're having trouble getting keywords or thinking about keywords, you could do a deep dive in their website. Whatever applies to you, anybody can put on their website. Then you optimize it, you tag it, you have that same search volume, and that's how you get closer to the top competitors in the area. Second is the backlink. So a backlink is anywhere where one website is linked to another website. These links act like an endorsement of your website from others, and Google use that to build trust by seeing others vouch for you. It's also like a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins, but keep it in mind not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have strong, relevant backlinks. So sometimes it's more about the quality, not so much about the quantity. But right now you have 189 backlinks with 51 reference domains. Compare that to a top competitor in that area. Want to get there eventually, they have over 1,000 backlinks with 367 domains. So they're getting this trust over time, immediate trust with Google with these backlinks. Again, so the goal is to get here eventually, not over time, but you want to add to your numbers month after month to get here to make your traffic look more like this than just the traffic you're getting now with the 38. So it's about just increasing, getting better each week, each month. And then finally, there's citation. So a citation is anywhere where your business name, number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. So citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. And the goal is you want to be in the top 3 here. Much like on pages 2 and 3 at Google, people don't click for more services. People don't click this button for more businesses. So you want to be in the top 3 here. And to do that, you increase your citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, and BBB, and hundreds of others you've probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great here too. So the idea here is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So as Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, and your citations, once they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's worth it, to be in the eyes of consumers here in the map pack, showing up here. And also up here organically with all the services that you do and all the areas that you provide for in that Phoenix metro area. So not sure what your margins are, but imagine that generates some pretty decent revenue. And also, as I said, there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this video for you to start generating those leads yourself online. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, please feel free to reach out. I can help you out with that, give you some more information, or we just talk about goals and I can do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, what it might take to reach those goals. So if you leave me a line or two of feedback, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this video. And again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. And thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.